Hey Soul Surfers, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about 5 main differences between the law of assumption and the law of attraction. Let's get started. The first main difference is who is the power. The law of assumption says you are the operant power of your reality. You are the only one that has free will to choose what you wish to experience. We'll talk a little bit more about free will later. Meanwhile, law of attraction says that there is some higher power or some force outside of you deciding whether or not what it is that you desire is meant for you. So you can essentially ask for your desire, but ultimately some higher force is the one in control and deciding whether or not you get to have it. The law of assumption says nothing exists outside of you. And as long as you're willing to persist in a new assumption that whatever it is you desire is yours, it will be yours. That brings us to difference number 2. Difference number 2 is receiving your desire. So in the law of attraction, it states that you have to be a vibrational match to whatever it is you're desiring in order for you to experience it in your reality. You have to match the frequency with which that thing is vibrating at. And you also have to be vibrating at the frequency in order to see it and call it into your existence. Now, the law of assumption says that you get to decide what you choose to experience as specifically as possible. And if you are willing to persist in the assumption that it is already yours, it will come into your experience. You essentially persist in the assumption that you are the person that has that desire now, and it will show up for you. Hey, have you liked this video or subscribed to the channel yet? If not, I would really appreciate it if you did that now, but otherwise we'll get back to it. Difference number 3 is, what are you attracting? The law of attraction says you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. While the law of assumption says you don't attract what you want, you attract what you believe to be true. In terms of law of attraction, this kind of ties in with that vibrational match. You attract whatever it is that you are vibrating at. And law of assumption says that whatever beliefs you have about yourself, about a specific area of life, or about a specific person will be reflected back to you and will show up that way. Difference number 4 is letting go. The law of attraction believes that you ask for your desire once and you let go of that desire. You let go of thinking about it, you let go of wanting it, you just let it go and see if it manifests into your existence. And of course, you have to be a vibrational match for it to come in, so you're kind of throwing it up in the air and hoping for the best, hoping that it comes. The law of assumption says you don't have to let go of your desire. What you're actually letting go of is the doubt and the fear and the worry about whether or not it's going to show up in your existence. You're letting go of the old version of yourself that doesn't have it and assuming that you're the new version of it that does. You're letting go of the need and the want for having the desire. And essentially, as you persist in your new assumptions, you naturally begin to let go because you're not wanting that thing desperately because you're already assuming that you have it. You can continue to think about your desire. It's all a matter of how you're thinking about it and what state you're thinking of it from. If you'd like more information about letting go, check out this video that I've linked here for you where I take a deeper dive into what letting go truly means. And last but not least, this is a hot topic, it's free will. Law of attraction recognizes free will and says that other people in your experience have free will of their own to make their own choices on whether or not they are going to be part of your experience and whether it's going to involve them or not. The law of assumption says you are the only one with free will in your reality because you are the only one with the power of thought and power of choice in your reality. You're the only one who is thinking the thoughts and choosing the thoughts that you want to think. Everyone else is simply reflecting back your assumptions about yourself, them, or specific areas of life. So if you change your assumptions about yourself, about the person specifically, or about the area of life they're showing up in, they will have to reflect that back to you. And once your subconscious mind is saturated with these new beliefs and assumptions, they will start reflecting and the world around you will conform to fit those assumptions. All right, Soul Surfers, let me know in the comments below. Do you prefer the law of attraction or the law of assumption? And why do you prefer that one? If there are any topics that you heard in this video that you'd like me to go deeper on, let me know in the comments below as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next video.